I'm trying to get ready while I do this, but here we go. This is going to be the first startup in just over a week. Well, it's a week ago today I went out. I'm now on my way for a hospital appointment. And since doing the work, reshimming the carbs, relocating the crankcase breather, I haven't even started the bike at all. I haven't started it since a week ago. And if you haven't seen that video, I put that up recently, so go and have a look at that. So, like I say, I'll show what I've done to remove the clean air system, aka pair system, and do the clean air mod. Connect them two together. Take the alarm off. Put this on. Fuel on. So I haven't started up at all. Fuel switch hasn't even been on at all. I think I put it on a little bit after I'd done it, but that was a few days ago now, something like that. So that may have evaporated from the carbs, so it might take a little bit to start it. But I need to hurry up a little bit because I haven't got too much time to get down to the hospital. I'll hopefully do a little bit of a ride video as well, and maybe afterwards. I've got an indicator on apparently. So let's hope this starts up well. Hope it idles well and runs well. Because like I say, I haven't started at all since connecting the crankcase breather to the pair system, clean air system on these Kawasaki's, and shimming the carbs, which will put more fuel in. So let's have a look. I'm going to actually, being this warm day, I'm not going to put the choke on straight away. We'll see what happens. No throttle or anything. Yeah, I'll need some fuel getting in. I'll put the choke on as well. Well, so far so good. Yeah, it seems nice and strong. With the choke, it's not going up quite as high revs as it used to. It used to rev up to like 3,000. Well, it is now starting to rise a bit. That's okay. I'll be back with you in a sec once that's warmed up and I've got myself more set up. And we'll take it for a quick spin on my way to hospital. But it's still settling nicely. The revs seem to drop nicely and stuff and settle into the thing, but they are slightly wavy, but they always were since I've had the bike. That can suggest that it's running slightly lean and needs a little more air, I think. Not lean, rich. Slightly too rich maybe, or I don't know, but it shouldn't be. Just might be how this bike is. I'm going to have to run it without the tank on. Alright. So getting a bit of a funny sound at the front. I don't know if that's where the pair system is pulling air through where the air filter is. I don't know if that'd be better off blocking that off. Hope you heard me then anyway. Well, it's definitely working well. Feel just as good as any other time before. It probably is quicker picking up a bit, but it's always hard to tell if the changes are subtle. It'd be nice to go from full blown stock bike to go into changing the air filter, exhaust, ignition advancer, doing the pair system and clean air system, and shimming the valves, all that kind of thing. That'd be nice to do all that in like one go and see the difference then. So I've done bit by bit by bit. So I'm not sure what gear I was in then. I was in like 5th or something. Now I'm in 2nd. 3,000. It's nuts anyway, but fucking hell, there's definitely improvement lower down and stuff. pick up so fast, and that's not even got to its power band yet, where like 5,000-6,000 RPM, that's where it really kicks in, isn't it, with these bikes. But I think I am getting a bit of noise from that, so it's probably sucking in air from that ram air filter, and I can hear that, and I'm not 100% sure I like it. I need to run it a bit more without my helmet on so I can listen to it a bit. So I may block that off, because hopefully any pressure coming from the crankcase will be enough to open the reed valves anyway, where the air goes through to the exhaust from the pair systems. I'm hardly opening the throttle there, so yeah, it's just going right. Hope I have put my camera on to record. He don't know where he is. Jump. That was smooth, that one. Open my visor, see if you can hear that. He probably thought I was going to go ahead of him then. It's best not to. Probably touching the throttle and they're shooting away. Yeah, that's something to think about. Maybe blocking that off. That should be okay to block that off. Like I say, when the crankcase pressure release valve, which is called PCV, I think it is. I can't remember exactly what that stands for, but that's a little bit weird, because that sounds like pressure crankcase valve or something. But that's the crankcase pressure release valve. Might be enough to then push the reed valves open anyway, with the pressure sucking on them from the exhaust as well. Where the air then goes down to it, might be enough to do that without the air filter necessary, because that'll just all go straight through the exhaust and out. Jesus. This bike is so damn fast. It might be something I'll just get used to. I'll leave it for now, obviously, but you just hear some of the inner workings through that filter, I think. Yeah, it's definitely had improvement. It is picking up really quick with less throttle. No, I can't go fast down there. But the hospital is a 20-mile-an-hour limit. So I'll see you when I get back out. Hopefully it won't take me too long. Not that it matters to you, because that'll be an instant. That's the sounds of race bike. Definitely notice that difference. The sound coming from there. I will be back under there soon anyway. I'm going to reset the cam chain tensioner, which definitely needs doing. That'll quieten it up a little bit as well from the start, because start up these are very rattly anyway, but especially when the cam chain tension needs doing, and that's never been done on this, I shouldn't think. Anyway, I'm still rambling, so I'll see you soon. Well, I was in there for a long time, so you may have noticed the lighting changed a lot since I parked there. Oh, that starts so much nicer nowadays as well. Usually I'd have to give it a little bit of throttle. I need to do the valve clearances at some point as well. I might brave that and do it myself. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I will do the cam chain tensioner at some point, as I mentioned a little earlier. Lights on. We're now going to go. What's happened there? Just noticed there's play in my throttle, which is weird because there wasn't before, and I've been talking about that, but it looks like it's just the right amount as well. There usually isn't any because of the routing of my cables that someone done wrong. God, that is really cool down. That was lovely earlier. I wish I'd put more gear on now, but as I don't live too far away from the hospital, I thought just my jacket and my gloves, my helmet. Quickly go down there, quickly do a video on the first start up and ride. Cool, just the tiniest bit of throttle. Let's just feel like the front end jumped up. That is so awesome. I've just got to decide whether or not I'm going to block off this bit where I put the filter, because you can definitely hear the engine internals a bit more through that. I don't think it affects anything because it's definitely running really good and strong as it should be, and definitely stronger than it was from the changes. Oh, fuck it up. I could have done, but I better back off a little bit. Look at them moving, isn't that lovely? This other one's going to move out instead of me. That is definitely better though. It's just I don't know if I'm going to be able to get used to hearing that strange noise, you know, because it's new to me. I'm going to totally notice it all the time. Fuck me. This bike is just too quick. I love it. But yeah, them changes definitely made an improvement, and it's still running lovely but super strong. I was going to take it for a little ride, but as it's getting on a little bit more now and it's cooled down a little bit more now, I'm just going to go fill up and then head home, so we'll just chat as we go along instead. So what are these people doing now? They just backed up all the way. Get motorbikes, people! Come on, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Move over to the left a little bit, Mr. Van. I think you did just a little bit. Give him a micro nod for that, as he micro moved over. And then we're cutting up there somewhere. This is busy as well, so lots of waiting for me today. Definitely doesn't change when you accelerate or anything, it's just that's open like that. Jesus. I would go somewhere else, but the petrol's so expensive now. I want to save what I can, and it's definitely cheaper air than some places. What can I hear? Is that? Oh, it's a Ferrari. Nice. Has he got out yet? No. Yeah. There goes the Ferrari. Let's get to look at that. Nice. Sorry, Miss Fanner, if you're thinking of going and then reversing, I'm having that motherfucker. Pet cashier, too fucking right, I ain't got 100 quid spare. So how much is this going to cost me? 165.9. Thank you. Fucking nuts. Jesus. I can see at some point me accidentally getting my front wheel up, which I haven't done before due to my awesome throttle control. I'll soon get used to it, but it's definitely quite more eager. Proper missile now. Oh, fucking hell. A little bit annoyed, but I've got to test it a bit. That's just a little bit. I can't wait to get on some proper roads and open it up. But initially, yeah, it's running brilliant. Definitely a lot stronger, quite a bit stronger. I'll probably get stuck at the lights again now. See? He got through, cheeky ass bloody coach or whatever that is. Fuck up, we'll jump in front of him. I'll bring the temperature down rather quickly. But yeah, them changes are definitely brilliant, but like I say, I might block off that air filter. No exhaust gases will be able to come up from the exhaust because of the way the V valves work. I like a one-way valve, they can go let air and fumes through, but if anything, if there's higher pressure from underneath it, that just closes them. So I think that'll be okay like that, and hopefully the pressure from the crankcase breather and crankcase pressure release valve is enough to do that. Anyway, I'm going to leave the video. I'm almost back home now. But what a beast. It's hardly any throttle, and that's just up and go so much quicker than it was before. I was already really sharp, but